working this hard for a reason. Been a minute trying to make it. Saying, baby, this is our season.
What up, though? Welcome to the legend. Oh my God.
T-Roy the
Welcome to
legend.
the Hus-Band Show podcast. I am your moderator, Perry.
Ain't no T in legend.
I'm Trouble T-Roy.
Ain't no T in legend.
Ain't no
I'm
T
the
in
only T in
legend.
legend.
Your boy Vince.
I'm the only T in that one.
All right. So we are gonna try to tackle this topic, man. Your boy Cam Newton, he tripping. I'm gonna let y'all listen because we've had to listen to this shit a couple times
To decipher it.
Yeah. We're all divided on this shit. So check it out.
Is gonna say you need to be here.
The reality is nobody wants to find somebody who's worth going to hell for.
No man can take a woman and transform her. You're not God. You can never take water, baby, and make this 7-Up. Women with daddy issues don't mean you gotta be with your daddy.
Single people can't coach relationship people.
Cam, if it went over your dreadlocks, bring it back.
If the man doesn't have high value,
Women come and lead with fit this, or you have no value. Men come in and go, all right, I'm here, and I'm gonna learn how to be the best I can for you. Oprah's power. You think Stedman's low functioning or low value?
nobody's making Oprah money.
Stedman is not low functioning.
And
Oprah's not.
Stedman is not low value either. Everybody's low value compared to Mama O. I would be a fool.
But that's
To
not,
think.
That's not always the case. I have at some point dated a man who is low value.
What was she providing you?
The functionality.
The functionality?
The what?
Functionality.
That's what you want at 35, baby. Have you been to Africa?
You know Wakanda only come in Wakanda packages. I'm in Atlanta, baby. This is Africa. I'm not married. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce. I have beautiful children.
All right. So you heard his value for marriage. What
No,
did he
his
say?
desire to be married is less than his fear, or greater than his fear, less than his fear of being divorced.
Oh, damn.
T-Roy, how you feel about that?
Yeah, because he fell away.
He feel away about that.
Hey,
Hey, man, remember now, you legend. You're a legend.
You're a legend. You're a legend
We
in
need
the
a legendary
bed.
answer.
I'm gonna give you a legendary answer. If I'm Cam, sitting on all that cheese and got 8 kids that he taking care of, 3 different households, I'm absolutely 100% more concerned about divorce than I am about being married.
Gotcha.
Because obviously, being married ain't some shit that he trying to do.
Gotcha.
That's gonna be, it's gonna be dysfunctional at its best. You got 3 different households you got to take care of, 8 different kids. Like, that's gonna be dysfunctional.
So you think if he does decide to pick one of those households to tie down to, maybe one of the other 2 may seek retribution?
I don't think he gonna
Or
choose
make-
none of them households. It don't sound like he interested in none of them women.
I
it
find
does.
it odd though, man, because why you want to make all these fucking kids?
Well, you know how they gonna do that. Shit, she looked good that night. You dated.
You
she
can get
looked
the
good.
draws without.
Man, hey, you know
But
how
it
goes.
kind of go back to what you said. Remember with the 2 cats that started the pod with you,
Mm-hmm.
and you said one of them was like, "Why don't we think about the guys who aren't married?" What did the other guy say?
Fuck them because they didn't do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Fuck them because they were too scared to take the plunge.
They was too scared to make an honest woman out of her. I don't know why people say that.
Yeah, I don't
hate
either.
that.
Yeah, I don't
But
either.
yeah, you didn't take the plunge, so fuck you, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
it's plenty married women that ain't honest.
I'm just saying, but how can a dishonest nigga make a woman honest? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
And honestly, that's part of what the doc was saying. You can't change. You cannot take none. You can't. As a man, you is not gonna change none of these women.
Yeah.
It's not your responsibility to change them. God didn't make us that way.
Right.
And in fact, she referenced you ain't gonna turn water into 7-Up.
Into 7-Up,
Because we ain't got no ability to do no shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, I don't think Cam. I don't think he want to be married at all.
I don't think so either.
And I think the reason that he don't want to be married is because I think he got the luxury of 3 different women that he can have at his disposal. You know what I'm saying? Without having no real commitment.
Okay.
And that shit working for him.
And I won't say, men can't change women. We ain't God Almighty or whoever you believe in. But we all know a woman, what I said before, will concierge her fucking life to meet her fucking relationship or her marriage.
Yeah.
They
That's
will
true.
do that.
They will.
So if you've got a woman that's willing to do that, say she might have been wild in the streets and doing her own thing or doing whatever the fuck she wanted to because she was single. If she's willing to let that go and change her shit around and turn that proverbial hoe into a housewife, you got one, soldier.
I think personally,
You don't think so?
I think so, but
I think Cam with baby mama number one, he gave her a false dream. Okay. He had her thinking that, you know what, this is it. It's me and you forever. She have a couple kids. It's us.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, baby mama number two.
okay.
So now, baby mama number one, like, okay, I guess, you know, we ain't gonna be together for life.
Right.
He done fooled this other baby mama number two. You the one,
Yeah.
right? Then all of a sudden, baby mama number three. Like, you know what I'm saying? At some point, at some actual point, man, it comes to you know, you realize that it ain't the women.
Yeah.
Cam is actually playing the game.
Yeah, he playing the game. He playing the game.
And so are they, because they know the game.
They know the game.
I think I think they actually stuck. They just they used to the money.
They can't be thinking that he's actually gonna wipe them up.
No,
I don't think they're looking for that.
shit.
I don't even think they want that shit.
I don't think
Because the type of dude
they
he
probably got
is,
something else going on
right?
anyway.
The type of dude he is, I don't think they really want a long-term relationship with this motherfucker anyway.
Yeah.
I think they did
After they get to know
At some point, but
Yeah.
once
After
they got
they
to
really
know
get to know him.
right,
Yeah.
right. Because you gotta think about him as a player. Think about a losing Sunday, him at the podium, slumped down, don't want to talk to nobody,
Yeah.
not realizing that, nigga, this is a game you're playing.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
kid's
And you
fucking
take that
game,
home.
right?
No, well, it ain't no kids game to them, man. Them motherfuckers get paid millions of dollars.
I understand that, but at the same
It's
time,
still a
man,
game.
At the same time, the world don't
it's
start revolving
entertainment.
because you lost that fucking game.
Yeah, and you shouldn't be that kind of motherfucker. And you got to think. So if he's that kind of commanding presence and that kind of motherfucker on the field and you know in front of cameras and shit, imagine when he's at home. And
Hey.
he's the head honcho and he's the one in charge.
They signed up for that shit.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's
did.
what I'm saying.
They
They
did.
don't you think they playing the game too?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
Cause that's exactly that's why they signed up for it. Is that like, you know what? He got some millions. My kid's gonna be straight forever, and I probably ain't really got to do a whole lot because
Right.
whatever he got to pay for them gonna be enough for me to live too.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
you living
You know what I'm
comfortable.
saying? So a lot of them, hell yeah, they down with that shit.
I just don't see that shit as a man. I got that money, and that's what I'm fucking spending it on now, bro.
Right. I don't know. To me, man, the goal was to make the money, have a family, and have healthy, functioning motherfucking humans.
Yeah, that was it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, these
Some of
dudes
motherfuckers
playing
is
different.
young with a lot of money, man, and they got a lot of options.
They playing different.
You know what I'm saying? And he had a lot of options, obviously. He had at least 3 different
At
options.
least 3.
We know that
Right?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
for a fact.
Yeah. So, you know, with that situation, man.
But his reason that he was giving the doctor, and what is she a doctor of? We gotta find that shit out.
Yeah, there's plenty of doctors.
Yeah. I'm the doctor of love around this.
There
one.
you go. There you go.
But he did make himself sound a little crazy because you never gave a real definitive answer on why you don't want to be married.
But it ain't the first time. You got to think about it. In past interviews, he kind of made himself look like a fucking caveman based on some of the answers. You know, he want that fucking, basically the same way his people were with him. That's what he expect from his woman, like
Yeah.
a yes person.
But see, that's the definition of a crazy motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because you won't you literally expecting a different result out of the same shit you keep doing over and over.
over and over again.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know, that's proof of your ass is a little bit crazy.
We ain't crazy, bro.
You this baby mama number 3, and you still talking about you waiting on God to send you a wife. Come on, bro.
Man.
yeah. I
God
know.
actually sent you 3.
3.
You impregnating all these goddamn women.
3.
Yeah, so he don't crack with that shit. That's
Yeah, man. 'Cause I mean,
yeah.
yeah. And I'm wondering if, because it's 8 kids and 3 women, so there's multiple kids with each woman, right? You know what I'm saying?
So wait a minute. I think Pete told me this. The first chick.
I think he had two. That's not his.
That's not his. Okay.
One for sure, but if I'm not mistaken, she had two. They're not his, but he take care of them.
Right.
Yeah.
So
that means that divides up another 6 kids between the last two.
The last two, yeah, that's 3 apiece.
Oh no, 7 kids.
7, yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so you got 7 kids between 2 women.
2.5
and you just
children.
said that you want God to send you a wife.
Right. So she was good enough to give you a family, but she ain't good enough for you to marry.
Yeah, he was weird. And your father's a pastor.
Yeah,
that's
that
where
too.
the weird shit starting at.
That too.
You said because his father's. I guess he's a pastor, but to me, from what I see, he act more like a pimp.
Because here's the thing, man.
Like
if his father really about that life, man, he telling his son, dude, what the fuck is you doing?
What are you doing?
These are my grandkids. I get that, but at some point they're gonna become adults.
Yeah, you got us out here crazy.
And how we gonna explain the shit that you doing now?
Mm-hmm.
Because 20 years from now, unfortunately, you're not gonna be recognizable. Like ain't nobody gonna be talking about.
You won't be
Cam
relevant.
No.
You won't be relevant.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then them kids are gonna expect more of an answer than you was well taken care of. They gonna want to know why the fuck you weren't in my life.
True that.
And on top of that, man,
I would.
I don't know if it's enough money to be saying you well taken care. You're well taken care of now.
Now, right.
But when you get to be 18, 21, whatever the number is, when your ass off child support, what happens then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you are a Cam Newton who might have multiple $1 million in the bank right now, but if you don't have a consistent income, ultimately you just spending what you got in the bank if you ain't got nothing else coming in.
Yep.
Right? So, I mean, it ain't hard to do the math. It ain't so many years.
You keep up that, especially to keep up the lifestyle.
With 8 damn kids.
8 kids.
God.
I couldn't imagine. Well, his nickname at Auburn was Scam Newton.
And what was that? That was because of some shit.
That was because allegedly his daddy was shopping him around. Like, if you want him on your squad, you gonna have to write me a check.
Hey, man,
the pastor?
And I ain't mad at the pastor. The pastor got him some money because they never did find out.
They never could prove
trace that money because that money went right to the church.
Yeah, they never could prove that shit. So.
They broke him off. He got that $150,000.
I ain't mad at that. But I just, man, him and Nick Cannon, it's amazing to me, man.
There's a difference. There's a difference. Nick Cannon, see, here's the difference. Nick Cannon gonna keep getting money for it, ever.
Entertainment money is different anyway.
Because you got what's called royalties.
Yeah.
Right. So, because of them TV shows and all of the stuff that he's done that's gone into syndication.
Right.
And he's self-produced. And a lot of that shit, he like major percentages of the distribution.
Yeah. He part owner. Yeah, he got ownership in that shit.
He can have 100 kids. Because that money is going to continuously come in for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Until all of them are gone.
Yeah.
Or they just stop playing the show. Which they're not.
But I just think it's weird. Now, I get that. But what I'm saying is I'm not understanding these young, rich-ass dudes wanting to have all these kids with different women. I don't understand that.
I don't understand
it's
that shit.
cutting into your wealth.
Not only that, man, but to be young with that kind of money, don't you want to enjoy that shit?
And not be tied down and bogged down.
Right.
But you really think about it, man, if they looking at that shit like, look, man, you know what? I got 10 kids and they costing me, $300,000-$400,000 a year, right? For these a piece. Right? So I got $3-4 million tied up in my kids every year. But you making $20-30 million a year. That's damn near a tax write-off for real.
Yeah, that too. God
damn though, man.
But these are a lot of people's lives, man.
Yeah, and I think you playing the childish ass game to me.
Well, nah, they definitely. That's I'm not. Believe me, I'm not defending
10,
them
20
at all.
kids, bro, like Nick Cannon or even young Dolph Cousin, bro, got 20 kids.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. 20 kids is fucking
bruh.
nuts.
That's nuts.
Insane.
That's nuts.
And all he keeps saying is like, shit, I'm living life. I'm gonna do
and see, but he's not gonna have wealth for the rest of the time. Cause see, like I said, it's different with Nick Cannon. If Nick Cannon died tomorrow, the kids is gonna get a percentage of that. residual income that's gonna come in for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
Forever.
Them rapper motherfuckers.
It's based off your catalog.
Yeah, man.
And that shit
Really?
drive
That you
quick
probably ain't
sometimes.
gonna own.
It drive
Now
quick
let me
a
just
lot.
tell you about a catalog. If Jay-Z catalog only gonna fetch, well, granted it's only gonna be so many months or whatever. But if they having a hard time fetching $10 million for Jay-Z's portion of the or Dame Dash portion of the catalog.
And that was the blueprint, right? That
Yeah.
that album.
If they having a hard time fetching
Yeah.
cheese for that shit,
Yeah.
what you think they're gonna talk about these mumble rapping?
I know. No doubt.
Boy,
No
nothing.
doubt.
'Cause you seen what Future had to go through. I mean, he got a nice bag, but that shit.
Well, we talking about everybody that sold they rights and shit, and
but see, I mean,
they
he
publishing.
did, he did it a decent way because that shit was like a mixtape album. You know, got his little fame. I still
He should have sold all that shit. 'Cause
You feel what I'm saying?
10 years from now, everybody gonna know what the fuck Future was.
Hey, but didn't Lil Wayne get like 10 mil for his shit?
I think he got more than that.
He
He got
got
like
what?
23 or some
I
shit.
hope he got way more.
How
than
much
that, 'cause
was
his
it?
shit
But
got,
that
he
shit
got a
was
hell
way
of
more
catalog.
than
I hope
It was
he ain't
way-
sell.
okay,
But
okay.
see, they don't be selling that whole count. It be more like they might sell like Beast Mode or fucking Dirty Sprite, but then he still got Dirty Sprite 2 or B Mode 2, so it don't be the whole catalog. You know what I mean?
Bottom line is, man, ain't no future in that shit for real, man. If you ain't the
Facts.
boss,
Facts.
if you ain't in charge of all of the big time shit,
Mhm.
they ain't got no retirement plan.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
I agree.
Nick Cannon does at least he done set his kids up with some for real money.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
His kids gonna be straight.
forever.
Yeah. But I mean, we talking
But it's
about
still
Cam.
weird to have all
Talking
the
about
damn
Cam.
baby
So when we talk about him, we do have to talk about something we touched on a lot of different times on different episodes: maturity level.
Yeah, yeah.
Just based on his conversation with
Yeah.
this woman.
Listening
whether
to that, yeah.
Right. Whether she a doctor or not, just the you know the 101. Like, come
yeah,
on, dude.
Yeah, yeah. And not only that, man. You know, we always talk about how you just because somebody has a lot of money doesn't mean they're smart.
That's true.
Man, that's their biggest problem.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? That does not mean they're smart.
Cam's a great example of that shit.
Yeah.
He ain't the only goddamn.
He's
I-
a great
He did
example.
kinda sound crazy.
He wasn't. He's
Huh.
not a
He
very
did
smart
sound
dude,
crazy.
but he rich.
Yeah,
So now all of a sudden he's smart.
yeah, yeah.
You know that you know that and not having somebody in your corner like friends or somebody to tell you, man, look, you know you.
But
Fall back.
you can't tell a rich motherfucker that.
Oh yeah,
True.
if you a real friend, you can.
I always harken back
But
to
I don't
I
know,
heard
though.
T.I. say
It's
one
hard.
time.
Nah, it's hard.
T.I. said one time that in this industry, it's a lot of smart guys, and it's a whole lot more dummies.
I believe that.
You know what I mean? They just lucked up on this shit.
I believe that. I can believe that
And
shit
it
right
shows.
Yeah, it
They
does show.
have a great run, and then you like, what was that song we was playing at the
Oh, yeah, it's
easy to
last
forget.
year? Where
Yeah.
he
Oh
at?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh
he
yeah.
done went down bankrupt.
Nobody go bankrupt though. Cause first thing they going to do, they going to buy a new car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They gonna get flexed out. You know, they finna go to Johnny Diamonds, whatever that.
Johnny
agent-
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
They
the
selling
name.
Motherfuckers fake diamonds.
Ice
Fake
box.
dimes. But yeah, it was another part of that shit where she said, just because a female got daddy issues don't mean she needs to be with her daddy. You see what I'm saying? Like she don't need that same type of cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can
But-
see him now. That portion I can definitely see with him.
Yeah.
He seemed like a very controlling
Mhm.
individual.
Big
Yeah.
time.
Hits, he got 3 baby mamas and all them damn kids.
Yeah.
And think about how many of his daughters gonna have daddy issues.
Yeah.
Long term,
I'm just saying, man, because you don't get to spend that time like you think. That's hard to
bro, and
divvy
you
up.
don't get that shit
One
back.
man.
Yeah, you can't get that shit back.
Oh
No.
yeah, he got kids that he ain't got a relationship with. That's for sure.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
Unless you got 8 kids with like one woman you married to, and you know y'all.
Sean Kemp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say Sean
If
Kemp.
you a
Then I
Sean
can get
Kemp
that.
dude with 8 kids and all of them got the same
Man,
mama.
Please.
Ooh,
You might,
that's a lot of
you
goddamn
might,
kids.
you might wake up on Sunday like, boy, tomorrow I'm finna do this, I'm finna do this. Baby mama 1 might be like, man, don't call my goddamn phone. 3 might be like, man, I ain't pulling up on you. 2 might come.
Yeah, yeah.
Who the fuck want to deal with that?
You see what I'm saying?
Who want to deal with that shit?
Oh
A
shit.
stupid dude who want to have all them fucking kids.
Yeah,
God damn.
that's wild, man. That is fucking wild. But overall, I think it was a good interview, and you know, like I said, maybe we should check her fucking, you know,
yeah,
her
let's do a
stats
little,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Do a little research, see what the hell
see
she.
what she
Because
got
like you said, Troy, she did throw a lot of words out there. It was a lot of psycho babble.
Yeah, Doc talk too much, man. All that
But
word
at the
salad.
same time, like once we check her resume, we'll be able to pit it up against what he was actually saying.
I don't give a damn. She need to learn to not talk so much and listen a little more.
You can sound like Cam, don't it?
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do.
Get your
That
ass in
sound
that
just
kitchen,
like
girl.
Cam.
No, I ain't saying it like
I know,
being
I'm just-
dominant.
I'm
I'm
just
just
talking
saying
shit.
you throwing too many
Fuck that. That was
words.
funny.
It's hard for me to bring all
Yeah,
that in.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
too much.
It's hard to decipher some of
Slow
that
down
shit.
with that shit.
Some of that shit. Hey,
He
but
said, Doc need to learn how to not talk so much.
Damn.
hey, man, I'm just saying, and she was very distracting.
And I was just about to say that. And you know, Cam sitting there probably trying to flex a little bit because
Little
she's
bit.
nice looking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah. We know you, Cam. Ha ha. Gotcha,
Like
boy.
I could have had at least 3 babies with this motherfucker.
Man, what a doctor.
Doctor.
We got to check out her accreditations.
Yeah.
And that's why he worried about divorce more than he worried about being married.
Yeah.
Because at this point in his life, he know women his age nowadays.
Oh, they
not
looking for
gonna
that
go for
bag.
But not only that, you sound like when you own shit like that, and we all 3 married men, we know this shit. When you own shit like that, sound like you're not doing it for the right reasons anyway.
Well,
Right.
I'm telling you again, those girls, the women that he has the kids with now,
Yeah.
they probably would say, had I been this age and know what I know now,
Mm-hmm.
they might not be in that situation.
Right.
Hence, somebody his age now, while he talking about God gonna send him a bride and all that, that woman is not gonna be falling for the shit that you got going
Oh yeah,
on.
for sure.
She
You ain't
see
gonna
your
be able to
track
just
record.
do all that
Yeah.
magic trick shit like you did in the
Right.
past.
You're not gonna be able to impress them as easy.
Nah,
Cause
And-
you
and-
see your
on
fucking
Sunday,
track
your ass
record.
ain't you ain't up under center no more on Sunday.
Yeah,
No,
and
you're
I would
not.
like to see the pedigree of all these women. I'm not judging them. Yeah, don't misconstrue what I'm saying right now. I'm not judging them women. That's your fucking body. But what I'm saying to you is, sir, 1 didn't learn nothing from 2, and 2 didn't learn nothing from 3.
They didn't know each other.
They ain't know each other just because they went to different schools.
2 ain't learned nothing from 3.
They ain't know each other, dog. I'm
Man.
telling you, that dude.
You
was-
knew he had these kids.
but he wasn't honest up front. I think Cam was one of them dudes that he used that mouthpiece and he used his wealth.
Right.
finesse.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they
and the
know
women
this.
fall in love with the finesse part.
Yeah, so they know this, so they
'Cause they're
just
like, oh,
falling
well, he
into
only
the
got-
fucking trap.
he
Or
only got
are
a
they
couple
falling,
kids.
or are they volunteering?
Oh, they volunteering.
I think it's a little bit of both.
But it's
They signing up for the army. They ain't getting drafted.
I think he's sweeping them off their feet, and they want to be swept off their feet at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
And know some potential bullshit can come with this.
They're like, I'm gonna take a chance. This motherfucker rich. I'm gonna take a
Wouldn't it
chance.
be some shit though if women got money and then chose niggas to make babies with like 3-4 different
Like
niggas?
how we do, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We couldn't handle that.
And left them niggas with the babies and went
We
on.
couldn't handle that.
That'd be some shit, wouldn't it?
Hey, man,
We couldn't handle
I wouldn't
that.
be surprised if that shit actually happened.
We couldn't handle that, boy.
Like, would you have Oprah's kids and just let her go on by her business?
No.
Stedman did it. Stedman did it.
I hate to say that shit on camera, man. But
Shit.
Nah, because I think my
Let's
mental
do-
health is worth more than
I'm
that.
good.
let's
shit.
do the
for my mental
let's
health,
do the
man, just
IRV.
physically.
Now
and
IRV or
mentally
whatever
looking
they
at
call
her.
IV.
The
Whatever.
in vitro?
Now
yeah.
that
Yeah.
okay, but as far as me, like
Actually,
I can't do it.
it's
couldn't.
not happening. In
y'all
no
stupid
type of
as
way.
hell.
I can't do it.
Y'all don't want my
So
ass.
think about it. What if it really was fucking like that, though? Man?
nigga.
Oh my God.
The world be
fucked
fucking
up.
crazy.
The
Why would it
world
be
would be
crazy?
insane.
Yeah.
Why? Why would it be crazy?
Because it wouldn't be hardly no kids on this bitch.
That part.
But
That part.
we expect women to be cool with that shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
guy.
right.
The world ain't crazy.
Guy got a
it's
plan.
It's literally currently going on everywhere around the world.
Everywhere around the world.
And the world ain't crazy.
That's true.
But
Guy
as soon
got
as
a
that
plan.
shit flip, the world
Oh,
crazy.
boy, it's
Y'all
gonna-
motherfuckers sound like Donald Trump, man.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just saying, think
Hey,
about Trump.
fight,
We got
fight,
Trump up in here.
fight,
Right.
fight,
We
fight.
got Trump up in here, man.
I'm just saying, what if females got money like that? You know, they were the fucking celebrities. They were the
Newsflash, big
fucking
homie.
athletes.
They getting money.
No,
like
that ain't what he's
No,
saying.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying flip it completely. Like, they were the celebrities. They were the athletes.
That was everything.
That was everything. They get money, and they just choose
Generals.
me, you, and Troy to have 3 different fucking kids with and shit. And we stuck with the motherfucking kids, and they get to move on to fucking T over there.
Just imagine you hit me up like, Pete, your girl come to pick me up. She said she taking me out tonight, dog. Yeah, I'm gonna go out with her. She said she got something planned for us. She come pick you up. She got a suit and a bag. You like, oh, for me? She like, yeah, try that on, baby. Troy, you ain't even built like that. Cut your shit out.
That shit, that's kind
You
of
gonna
shit
be
gonna
like,
be
fuck.
happening. That shit gonna happen.
Oh, shit. Niggas
These
on
young, these young,
PTA
hey,
meetings
these young
and shit.
dudes, they already don't. The women is stepping forward in every
Aspect,
motherfucking-
everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shit,
I get
man.
it.
10 years from now,
Salute on them.
they're gonna do the same shit we've been doing.
Yeah. Once
That's
niggas are on a
right.
more
Yeah.
level playing field, yeah.
That's hilarious.
I think they're going to take advantage of that shit.
Well,
Well,
they gonna be thousands.
I
of
don't
years
care
from
what
now.
anybody says. Women are master manipulators any fucking way.
And the bottom line is it don't fucking matter because I'll be so far out of the game. That
Oh
it won't
yeah,
affect me.
yeah. It don't affect me.
I'm just
but,
going to laugh at these
but,
little niggas.
but
I am
women
too.
are
None of
master
shit affect
manipulators.
Hey,
Think
look,
about
I'm
what fucking
old
saying.
too.
In order to get what they want,
Mm-hmm.
they do what the fuck they have to do.
That's true.
Yeah, to get it for sure.
They're master manipulators. That's not a bad thing.
It's not.
I'm not. That's not
Gotta
down
get
on them.
what you
They're
gotta get
master
what you gotta
fucking
get.
manipulators. And we are proof of that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, some can say
Ah,
we don't think
hey.
deep enough to out manipulate the masters.
True. Would say that.
Wax on, wax off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't think deep enough.
Ass
We don't think
on,
long
ass
enough.
off.
We back on that.
Back on the ass on
Ass on, ass off.
ass on
I am
ass
dead.
on.
Y'all got to go watch the live to understand that. Go to Facebook, check out the live episode. Oh, God.
Hey, shout out to all the women that got the asses in their closet.
Hey, yo. We appreciate y'all.
Put
Boy,
it
that's
up.
some new shit
Oh,
though, man.
shit.
You can just
Velcro
literally leave your
on
ass
your
on the
hip.
couch
Oh,
and come back and pick it
asinine.
up.
This shit is
They
asinine.
travel with it.
Yes,
sir.
it is.
They keep it on them
What
anyway.
that
Yep.
is?
You can
Oh,
just
that's
put your
just
ass on the
It's
couch.
just my ass.
This is my
Right.
seat.
Oh, okay.
How you know this your seat? Cause my ass still in it.
That shit fall out. It's an ass
Hey, that was a good one right there. Hey,
Yeah.
Man,
That
y'all
nigga
stupid.
saving his seat with his cheeks.
Yeah, that nigga just take his cheeks off and be like, these me.
Oh,
Man,
this
you
my
see, you saw my ass in that seat.
Wow.
Nigga, you know that's my ass.
Wow. Yeah, that shit
Look,
crazy.
look at
man.
it. Nigga, you know that's my ass.
That shit crazy.
All right,
shit
so
crazy.
give us your summary on Cam. What you think and how you feel, brother Troy. We're going to go
Cam's
around
a
the
damn
room.
fool. He's a rich damn fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope there's somebody that can talk to him and say, look, bruh, if God give your ass, enough time to be around here in 25, 30 years, think about what you're going to feel like then when they look back at these conversations that your ass having now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you got to start talking to your own kids about their life choices and the shit that's going to happen in their life, and they look back on yours like, well, damn, dude.
Because I'm always thinking, like, bro, would you want your daughter to bring you home? Real
That's,
shit.
that's a gut check. That's
Yeah,
a fucking
for
gut
real.
check.
But also,
I'd be like straight up. hell
I don't
nah.
want to be the daddy that got 10 different kids and all these different households, because I can't be daddy to all of that
Yeah, you can't.
equally. You know what I'm saying?
Can't.
It's hard to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just too much
Yeah.
emotional shit, man.
Yeah.
And you got it's always one or two of those kids that is going to become some emotional shit.
Yeah.
And selfishly, because that's what he feel today, that selfish shit going to come back when they become adults.
Yeah, it is. You're going to have to answer
Yeah,
to
y'all,
that shit.
y'all gonna have to revisit that conversation.
You're going to have to
Right.
answer to that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
well,
real.
damn, Dad, why you have to have so many other fucking brothers and sisters?
Right.
Yep.
Why
Brothers
were,
Vince.
why were you at Mama's house on Tuesday and Thursday and at Jermaine's house on fucking Friday and Saturday? What the deal,
Had
bro?
to split that nigga up.
The dick split. But
They do.
tell me, I think
good old
the
DS.
DS. But I think Cam is mature in a lot of ways because he's managed to transition from the playing field into the world of entertainment. So he got a business sense, but I think he's still immature in a lot of other aspects of his life because this whole shit with And I feel you when it comes to being afraid of being divorced at this point in his,
Yeah,
Because they're going to take half.
Yeah, they're going to get that shit.
you're
Now
done.
you got to divide this other half with them 3 families
Them
and
3
8
families.
kids.
But that goes back to the beginning, man. Those are choices you fucking
maturity.
made. Yeah.
Right back to maturity.
So he going to have to either marry one of them or just be single.
Yeah, it's like I said a few months ago, man. We were talking about something similar to this. There's a lot of dudes in prison now for shit they did when they was fucking 17.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me?
Oh,
And they
yeah.
still in that bitch.
Still there.
But if they had, had the mentality they have now, of course they wouldn't have made that same choice. You see what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So yeah, looking back, man, in the future, you're gonna have to answer that shit, broski.
Yeah. And my thing on it is, bro, for him to come from the family he comes from, like, that ain't no knock on his mother or father's parenting. But what I'm saying is, don't you want what you came from? You know what I'm saying?
Stability.
Like, yeah, like you grew up, y'all was a tight knit fucking family. Your daddy didn't fucking play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I would think you would want that, seeing as
But
how
you
you
don't
came
know,
from
though.
that. Huh?
But what if that was just what we seen?
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
We
true.
really don't
But everybody's
know.
still cool though, so he's still tight with his daddy, still tight with his mama. So I would guess.
But what if his daddy was like that? That player type guy. Mama kept home down.
Probably.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like what? You might.
Yeah,
you-
but see,
you
that's
might
a
know-
side he wouldn't know though. You know what I'm saying?
But
I would just think if you such this family guy and you love the kids and all that shit like that, you would try to not spread yourself so thin.
So thin.
That's
right.
all I'm saying.
It's hard enough to protect
I
one
agree.
family.
And you know
agree, I
what?
agree.
Where he can stand and where he at in his world right now is stand on, you know what, this probably wasn't the best choice. Instead of standing on, this whole I'm waiting to find the right one. As
Yeah.
if them women wasn't quality, they wasn't good
I know what
enough.
you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically, you
I don't
saying
like
Yeah.
that part of his
Yeah.
conversation.
basically
Don't
saying
keep it real.
own your shit, bro.
Yeah.
Instead
own
of
that shit. 'Cause
own
you
your shit.
actually, You actually lied to these women, and I shouldn't say a bold fake. Well, fuck that, he did. Because in order for you to continuously have kids with these women, you telling them something to make their ass stay.
Tell them what they want to hear.
And you ain't telling them the truth that you really don't want to be married when you can literally come on right now talking about you waiting on God to give you a wife. So you done told them something toward being a wife at some point,
At some point.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's why they stuck around so damn long.
Yeah.
And your ass got to pay for that.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
Or you want to play goddamn daddy all your fucking life. And I ain't talking about the daddy that stay home. I'm talking about a paymaster ass nigga. Like, bro, you're going to be giving away so much of your wealth. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing because you got kids. Because, the kids, they have to be taken care of. And he said he's a family guy and all that shit. I rock with that. But we all know you could have all those same kids. Well, not all of them. But you can have a lot of kids with one person.
But you also know what's really gonna happen, right? Today he got control because he got the money, right? But as time go on,
Yeah.
that control gonna start swaying to the other
Yep.
side,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and there's
Yeah.
gonna be a time where they ain't gonna need him.
No, they're not.
How did he handle it then?
Yeah.
It's gonna get to that point because it gets to that point with everybody. At some point, your daddy's voice ain't as strong as it once was. You understand what I'm saying? Once you old enough to realize that 99%, well, not maybe 99, maybe 95% of the shit that nigga said was bullshit, just to manipulate me into a way of thinking.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? And that shit wavers, man. That
As
shit
they get
wavers.
older, they're gonna be like, I don't really need this dude. I don't get that how much money he got.
Right.
How many millionaire fathers got kids that got regular jobs?
Regular job.
They like, man, I'm straight. I don't need him. I don't
Exactly.
need none of this shit.
If I gotta go with what comes with him, I don't
I'm
want
straight.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Money.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel
you're
you. on
right.
that.
I think that's what's gonna happen over time because it sounds like the control is his money.
Yeah.
That's how you can control
that carrot.
kids in households.
That
Dangling
carrot.
that carrot.
That
yeah.
carrot. Yeah.
The proverbial
And
carrot.
eventually, those kids get older, they become adults, and they think about, damn, how was you treating my mom?
Right. Right. My mama wasn't good enough.
Oh, I'm
You
listening
already
to
know how
this.
niggas
I'm
think
listening
about
to
their
one of
mom.
your podcasts and you talking that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this nigga basically talking about my mama ain't shit.
Right. Because basically,
You right.
like we said a couple weeks ago, nigga, this shit is a time capsule. It ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Some of this shit I need to delete, but whatever.
Yeah. Delete all that shit.
All that shit, bro.
Delete all that shit. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We got a couple more things we got to do before the night is over.
Yes, sir.
As usual, I am Perry.
I'm Trouble T.
Your boy Vince. Oh yeah, we gotta touch on the fact that Drell Kelly out here acting like she wasn't married to Robert.
What's she
Oh, you
out
ain't
here
seen this
talking
shit? Oh,
about?
we'll get into. I'll
She
show
talking
you.
some shit.
That'll be next week.
No, I did hear she said she got a boy. She been with the same dude for 11 years or 13 years.
Yeah. Yeah, she dropping sensual videos with the dude, the whole nine.
Oh wow.
Heard the boy.
It's
She
getting
didn't learn from her husband in videos.
Kelly about to get out.
That's what they saying, bro.
You about to get out.
Huh?
Yeah, bro. Statute of
Kelly about to get out.
limitations on some of that shit, man.
And a lot of that shit that they got him locked up for, they tying that shit back to some bullshit from the record company, bro.
I can understand that.
The label was in cahoots with basically putting his ass in jail because they was
So
trying
they
to take
keep
his
the money
catalog.
because they
Yeah.
got all his money.
At one point, that nigga was worth close to $400 million.
Yeah.
You know his net worth now?
250.
No,
Negative.
it's $7 million or some
Negative.
shit like that. Because he got them settlements that he got to pay to them so-called victims and the lawyers and the state fees and all that bullshit.
So he was 56.
Something like
Yeah,
that,
you
yeah.
gotta be around there. 'Cause I think he was on that team with Benji in Chicago, and them boys came out like 85, 84.
So he probably
About 56, yeah.
Yeah, he come out about
God
84, 85.
Yeah.
But you know
bad
what's
way
gonna
to
happen,
go,
man?
bro.
The real shit on that is he gonna get out, release a bunch of records, go on tour, and gonna rack up a gang of money.
You think people gonna go see him, though?
Yep.
With this cancel
yeah.
culture?
Yeah, he gonna sell the fuck
Oh
out.
yeah, the council culture ain't going. It's
He
the
gonna
Montees.
sell the fuck out.
That's all he need.
Yeah, you right.
All he needs is the Montees, baby,
There you
and he
go.
got them.
It's gonna sell the fuck out.
Hey, he owe me some child support, too. Fuck that. At least 2 of my kids was made because of him.
I don't know. I think that nigga was in the room with us a couple nights.
I'm just
I don't
saying,
know.
him and between him and fucking Jodeci,
That was life choices. You motherfucker could have pushed pause.
delete all that shit.
All right, y'all. We gonna holler at y'all. Peace out. Boy, y'all niggas be doing
And I'm working this hard for a